Hello, everybody, welcome back, and welcome to our journey into the world of virology, that is the study of viruses. And in this video, we will explore the basics of viruses and their structure, functions, and we will also take a look on the history. That is really fascinating. So, first, let's understand that what are viruses. So viruses are the tiny infectious agents that are much smaller than bacteria, and they can only replicate inside the living cells of an organism. Each virus consists of genetic materials, either DNA or RNA, and they are encased in a protein coat that is called as a capsid. And some viruses are also having the outer lipid envelope, which helps in invading inside the body of the host cell. Okay, so virus basically attaches to the host cells and inject their genetic materials, and once they're inside, they hijack the cell's machinery and produce more viral particles. This process often damages or kills the host cell. So basically, the viruses come in various shapes and sizes. Some are simple helical or icosahedral forms, while the others have complex structures. So the viral life cycle includes several stages, that is attachment, penetration, uncoating, then replication, and then finally assembly and release. Each stage is crucial for viruses to successfully infect and replicate within the host cell. Now let's take a step back and look at the history of virology. And it begins in the late 19th century when a Russian biologist, Dmitry, discovered that the disease affecting the tobacco plants could be transmitted by an agent smaller than the bacteria, and this marked the discovery of the first virus. And a few years later, a Dutch microbiologist confirmed the findings of the previous one and coined the term virus to describe these infection agents. And he demonstrated that viruses could replicate only within the living cells, establishing the foundational concept of virology. Then in early 20th century, the scientists began to identify and characterize human viruses such as influenza and polio. And the inventions of the electron microscope begins in 1930s, and this allowed the scientists to visualize the viruses for the first time. If we talk about today's world, so virology is rapidly evolving in different fields. There are so many advances in molecular biology, genetics, and immunology, and this knowledge has been crucial in developing the vaccines and antiviral therapies, in combating the viral outbreaks such as HIV, Ebola, and COVID-19. So viruses may be small, but their impact on life is immense. And by studying them, we are not only learning about the viruses themselves, but we are also gaining the insights into the cellular processes and immune responses. So that's all for today's class. Thanks for watching.